Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another episode, Spook Coast to Coast. How's it going, everyone?
How's it going?
What's up,
I like the background.
We are purple.
This one and not.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like a Western theme. It's kind of cool, right?
Boom, David. Boom.
Vintage.
Reminds me of the old photos where they have the people who were past.
Yeah, that's what I put. I put antique something.
Yeah.
It does look like that.
Okay, so our internet sucks.
I was trying to show it so everybody can see what it looks like. Hold on.
Okay, let's go.
That's what it looks like.
Surprise. No. I like it.
What's up, David? So
hello.
You guys go exploring yesterday? You were investigating?
Oh, us? Yeah. We did a last minute. We were gonna go to the 𝗟𝗏𝗃. That was a whole shit show. I'll have to tell you about it later.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Very expensive to go aboard there.
Yeah.
By the way,
they raised the prices a little
I
bit.
bet. Yeah, very expensive.
Just to go on board.
Oh no, I'm not a fan of very expensive.
Well,
No,
I mean,
me neither.
like a lot. What was it before?
So if you go, for anybody that wants to go or planning to go, it is $15 after 8 o'clock. If you want to go before 8 o'clock, it's about $45 to $50.
Okay.
To get on the ship.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the bar, if you want to go to the restaurant, you still got to pay a $15 admission fee. I found out today.
So to get on is like $45.
To get on, because I guess people were saying, oh yeah, we have reservations and taking advantage and just going to walk the ship, and the ship's they're not making any money. And they need money to keep it going, right? So that's understandable. But $45, come on, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's excessive.
How long do you have do they have like a limited time?
No, you can stay there all day, but you can only go so much on the ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can only do so much.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's a little pricey, but she's beautiful. I think if you have never been, I think it's definitely somewhere people should check out. But it is just plan on paying premium if you go before 8 o'clock. So there's that. So somewhere else.
They should do like some people here that they have like a membership. So if you pay, you can do like an unlimited thing, and then maybe you give you some perks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they probably do that, maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
They have like a year pass or like a season pass type of situation.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like when we went to the lighthouse, they had a thing like if you had a membership with them, like depending on the tier of the membership, you could either go there whenever, you can volunteer,
right,
stuff like that. That'd be cool.
And then there's some places too that they partner with each other, like museums, and you can buy like a pass where it's multiple museums.
Yeah.
And then you can go and visit all of them within a certain amount of time. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
There you get advantage of it.
Yeah, I think if you just want to go just to enjoy the ship, pay the $15. And if you want to do like the engine room or certain parts of the ship, then there's another cost. But $45 is a little excessive, especially if you're going with a family. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
It gets pricey. Yeah. But it gets waived if you do stay the night there, so that's a good thing, I guess. But the rates have gone up crazy amounts. So there's that.
That's cool.
Book an event.
Yeah.
So before we do get the show on the road here, Joy and Joey went to Midsummer Scream. So how was that?
Yeah, it was so much fun. I wish you guys would have went.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was so much fun. You guys would really, if you're a horror fan, you would love it. People walk around in their costumes. They have like samples of mazes, so that's free. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of food. It's just a fun vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys would really enjoy it. Yeah. It's
That's
hot as hell, but it's fun.
Michael had his stand there, right?
Yeah.
Michael, yeah. He sells like, I think I might have got that on recording. He sells a lot of cool stuff, you guys.
Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, he does.
Did you see any like any cool like dolls and stuff while you were there? Or nah, they don't have stuff like that.
I think there's some people that sell like older like antique stuff, like you know, like what are those stores called that sell those creepy older vibes?
Vintage? Like a vintage thing?
Like a vintage, but it's more like a the spookier side kind of stuff. There's a name for it. I don't know what it's called.
Haunted?
Yeah, a couple of people that sold stuff there.
Old scary shit.
Oh, scary shit. I like
Put a
it.
sign here. I'm selling old scary
My
shit.
kind of shit, okay? Stuff that I like.
For real.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Well,
A lot of different
speaking
stuff.
Old scary shit.
of old scary shit.
It doesn't matter. Whether it's scary.
Well, speaking of
Vintage.
old vintage, scary, goth, all that stuff, babe, please tell the good folks about the guest that we have coming on with us today.
Yeah.
Yes. So today we bring on Heather on her socials and stores. So like I think it's eBay or Etsy. We'll make sure for now when she comes on. It's SeaShellsBlessings. Say that 5 times. You cannot. I promise you. She can. I can't. But I always get messed up. And here she sells haunted dolls, objects, and what are you laughing?
Sure.
Because you can't fucking say it.
Sail by the seashore? Is that what you're saying?
She sells, yes. She sells
Seashell.
blessings. What?
She sells blessings.
I didn't say she sells blessings. Oh my god, babe. Stop. I'm trying to do another question, asshole.
Somebody has the giggles. Usually it's us. I love it.
Yes, thank you. Yes, everybody here who's here for Heather, please, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
she takes care of these dolls. She communicates with them. She also helps Sophie from the Covenant Tattoo Parlor, tattoo shop, and
The best.
she has Sophie has some of her items. So she helps her with communication with the dolls and what kind of entities or energies are attached to the items. So we'll learn more about that. Let's bring on Heather.
Heather.
Hi guys. How are you guys?
How are you?
Aw. Haunted honeys.
Oh, we got some
What's
folks on
up,
here
man?
that
Oh,
are here
Haunted
to
Honey, what's up, honey?
support. That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, for coming
We
in.
would love to have you on, by the way, Haunted Honeys. So if you ever want to reach out, please do.
Yep, you're next.
I reached out to Hunter Honey a long ass time ago. I remember that.
Yeah.
No, thank you for joining us, Heather. No, for real.
And
Yes.
if anybody has any questions they would like for us to ask on your behalf to Heather, please let us know or type it in on the chat, and we'll get those questions over to her. Okay, we'll post it up on the bottom.
Let's see, I'm trying to get to the comments.
They're rolling in, guys.
No, I have to get I have so many of mine that are negative.
Oh, we're talking about the dolls. All right.
That's so.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Many of mine that are negative. She has so many. You give them back to Heather. That's Danielle. So, all right. To start off, I want to learn how did it all start for you as far as like communication, spirit communication, because you say you're not a medium, but you kind of are, right?
Yeah.
You won't tell
I
anybody.
don't like so many people give that term a bad rep, I think.
Yeah.
So like I've been doing it since I was a little girl. I lived in a house. I live actually I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie Silent Hill.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that was inspired by a town that's close to me, Centralia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So I'm only 20 minutes from there. And I remember as a little girl going through there, we would go to an amusement park and everything, and I'd be looking out the side for like fires along the road, and that's not really how it kind of went down. But anyway, since I was a little girl, I've always had this feeling, this intuition, that I was always afraid. And I would never liked being in the dark. I always had to have the TV on to sleep at night. And up till I was 14, I'm not even proud of it, but I would sneak into my mom's bedroom and lay and sleep on the floor because I just hated being alone, kind of thing. I just didn't understand everything that was kind of going on in my head. But it was really like a blessing for me to find this. My husband actually bought 2 haunted dolls and never told me about it. So when I found out about it, I was kind of really pissed off and like, what are you doing? I don't want this in my house. then one day he went to work, and I got out the pendulum first time ever, and I was able to. I had like right on communication, and like I could hear things in my head and see visions, and then I would ask, "Did you show me this?" And I would get yes or no. So I'm like, okay, this is really kind of exciting. So from there, that's how I found Haunted Honeys. I bought my first doll from her, and I have her here. It was Casey. I got her on my 40th birthday.
Nice.
And it was just amazing. She kind of started going with me everywhere. I could have conversations. It was Haunted Honeys that inspired me and kind of said, hey, you have this. Use it. Use it to help people. Use it for the good. So I did that. I'm not your conventional go to like places and pretend I'm right and you're wrong kind of person. I'm the kind, like when I went to the convent for the first time, I'm the kind that just goes off by myself. And like, I think you can catch more flies with honey than you can obviously the other way. I've seen some people online who talk to them in a condescending way, where they will say, hey, you don't want to give me your energy, you don't want to do this, then I'm going to get some. Well, too bad, because guess what? Because they're laughing at you. They don't care if you want their energy or they're not doing nothing for you. So the best thing that I've always found was just to sit down with them and just kind of say, if you want to show me things, that's where we'll start. I know you guys are familiar with Wyatt from the convent.
Yes.
My husband and my oldest son went away for a weekend, and I had a dream of this big boar pig kind of guy standing in front of one of Sophie's cases there. And he was like bullying. Ugh. And I'm like, stop it. In the dream, I'm like, stop it. What are you doing? So, of course, I woke up out of a deep sleep and I texted her at 5:30 in the morning. And I'm like, okay, Soph, this is what I dreamt of. I don't know what's going on over there. And she's like, I don't know how you know that. And I'm like, well, why? And she's like, because I have an entity that's coming that presents itself as a boar or a pig.
Oh,
so,
wow. Yeah. That is crazy.
It was, oh my God, and it was horrific. But then when I finally got to go there and I met him, I think him and I have a good connection. He is probably one of the most nastiest ones that she has, in my opinion, from working with them. But him and I have an understanding and like nothing but respect. But yeah, I've worked with a lot of hers, and I helped her get started with working with them when she was just getting started. But I wouldn't be where I was without Haunted Honeys, because she kept, I would get scared. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And she'd say, you get going and you do this. She always pushed and gave me that little push that I needed to go through with this. Like I said, I really didn't even want a store because I don't like putting myself out there. I'm kind of very reserved. I get really nervous, and but I've had this store now, I guess, 5 years, and I offer, like, if someone purchases one from me, that doesn't end there. Like, if they have questions when they get it, need help to get it, get settled with it, get comfortable with it, I'm always there for them. Like, my customer service, I guess. I've built so many friends in this community with just being a good person, in my own opinion, and like not just saying, well, you gave me your money, here you go, I'm done. Not me. I'll even work with you if you get something that you're scared of from somebody else. That's my goal. That's what I think. That's what my life thing is, to help people. So that's what I do.
Well, a lot of people in the chat seconds what you're saying, so you must be. What you say?
Real.
A lot of support.
Haunted Honey says that now that she watches you stuff that she wouldn't even do.
Yeah, she had a hard time too. The both of us, we knew each other for 5 years, and we never really talked in person. We would
Wow.
only talk over chat. And one night we both got the nerve, I guess you would say, to call each other in FaceTime. And like ever since that, like it's building blocks for like people who are kind of shy like us. So I give her good props too for wanting to like, she's a really good friend to me.
Yeah.
You know, and like she's always helped me. I'm sure I got on her nerves when I first started too, because I'd ask a million questions, and then she kept saying, "Stop doubting yourself. Stop it." And like sometimes that's what you need to hear.
Yep.
But I love what I do. Sometimes they don't. But another thing I've learned though, since I did it since a kid, I've learned how to block them out. When you're little, and I had this clown that used to freak me out. I would throw it in the closet. My mom would say, "Oh, no, put that back out. So-and-so bought that. Put it back on my shelf."
Yes.
She'd go to work. I'd go and get it again and throw that thing in the closet. No. I'm like, I'm terrified of this thing. I'm sure it probably talked to me, but I learned how to block it. And I could still do that now. They know I have all different kinds here with me, and they know if I'm having a hard day. They know if I'm excited, because then I could feel them all around. They also can tell me if there's like trouble coming. You know, it's just things that you really don't think of, but it gives you that second, like, what if? What if this wasn't going to go the way you were going to do it?
Yeah.
So I really like, I don't know, they're always around, but they have respect enough for me to wait on my terms,
Good.
I guess.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you mentioned the clown, the first thing, did anybody think of the Poltergeist movie?
I did. I thought it was a young clown.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Long
thing
as arms.
That thing, oh my gosh, that thing used to terrify me. And like we lived in this basement, or there was a basement in the house where they had a coal hole, and like you would walk, and they'd send me down to get some out of the refrigerator down there, and I'd be running down them steps, running right back up them steps. I mean, I even made my mom at one point use a blanket to cover and like block off that I wouldn't see through to the coal burner or to the coal hole, because I couldn't handle it. But
Do you think it's because like you felt like there was something there, or it just looked intimidating? Like,
I know there was pretty much something there. I just never wanted to show it that I knew it was there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because then I knew it would have probably given me more of a hard time. It's just weird, like living
Feed
around
off your
here.
fear. Yeah, feed off your fear.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's what I always tell my customers or people who come and ask me, well, why am I not getting it? I'm like, well, you can't show them you're afraid. Or
Right.
sometimes they get over intimidated by them. And I'm like, no, you can't. You have to set boundaries as your first thing.
Yeah.
So I've always done that. I've taken in, I would say, about 50 spirit dolls since I started, from people who couldn't handle them or who
Wow.
didn't want to deal with it once they bought it. I've even done some communication with them I can use pictures to do that. I had one that just came to me a couple of weeks ago. The lady thought it was a demon, and I read it, and I'm like, no, it's just somebody like wants to get your attention. She's like, can you still take it? I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I'd rather them be like, like the spirit be happy and content than somebody doing something bad to it.
Yeah.
Keep them
But
in
yeah.
a place.
No, she just. Oh, you missed it.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, when you panned your camera around, he wasn't. Were you here for it? No.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to
Do
see
you
real
want to
quick?
like show? Yeah. I don't. The audience didn't see it.
Oh, they're just all over.
It's
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh. Look at that.
That's only some of them too. I have a whole pile behind me.
Can I have that?
Yvette in the chat right now, like, oh hell no. You gotta step up.
I have some in my
Here's that
bedroom
don't
too.
fit.
But yeah, I've had a lot. I've had probably close to 1,200 here at one time.
1,200.
Yeah. Every week we'd be buying a new bookcase and get them all up on the cases, as many as we could.
Let me ask you a question. Like, for example, the person who she thought she had a demonic entity or something, right?
Mhm.
Did she buy it because of that?
Well,
like-
she bought it from somebody else, I think.
No. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually somebody who was a friend of a customer of mine, and she bought it from somebody else, and then she's just like, I don't think this is what it is. So I'm like, okay, but I got her, and I love her. Her name is Buttons. She liked to be called Buttons when she was little.
Aww.
But she's not.
Yeah.
She's not demonic.
No.
Okay.
Have
No.
you ever got a doll where somebody said they were afraid of it, and then you felt nothing? There was like nothing with it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. There's some at the shop that I feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes they could hide too, but
Yeah. Yeah. I
sometimes some of them there are just kind of, I think, a little bit intimidated by me.
Yeah.
So they're just like real quiet. But like, yeah, I've taken some in from a customer. She was actually an adult who had autism. And I have a daughter who has autism too. She's 20 years old, but I've taken some in from her that she just couldn't stand around. But when I got them, I didn't feel really anything. But I kept them because, like, I don't know, anything comes in here doesn't leave here without something. So
Yeah.
If it was empty, it's
It came in empty, but it came in full. That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, Heather, we have a question for you
Okay.
from one of our friends, V. So he asked, have you had any negative experiences with the dolls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's been a couple. And I actually, when I have them, I'll like, if I can't get a handle on them, my go-to is 𝗟𝗏 and Honeys, because, well, Honeys was my first go-to because I know if I can't understand them, she can't. And yeah, I had some curse me out quite a bit.
No.
It was actually attached to a coin that came to me, and the coin had a questionable picture on it, I guess you could say, of the sexual nature, I guess. And that thing just made things like go wrong here. And I knew it was coming from that. So when I put it in a case, I then tried to work with it, and all it did was curse me out. And like we were getting on my, this is my biggest tool right here, my phone. All I do is use the video app, and like you can catch voices and stuff, and that's, I stick to the simple stuff.
Yeah.
And that thing was cursing me out. So I'm like, okay, honeys, it's coming to you. So like we did that a lot. But yeah, I've had some negative things happen. But mostly when I get them here, if they're not quite happy, we kind of work through it. And if we don't work through it, then I send them to somebody, to either Honeys or 𝗟𝗏. 𝗟𝗏 has, or sometimes you have some that are like tied to you, I guess. Some spirits can be created through thought forms. So like I'm not classifying myself as a witch or anything, but I dabble. So like I've done some bindings too, and some of them I sent to 𝗟𝗏 because I know they're not gonna hurt her or bother them. And I do have one good one at the shop. Her name is 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀, and it was just a bunch of thought forms put into one object and then bound to it. And you would be surprised. Next time I get down there, I will do some work with her. Because now that she's out of my house, I can work with her on a different level. But when
her name was what?
Huh. That's so, maybe whatever the other energy is like blocking you from working with her one-on-one.
Yeah. And like some of my protectors here, if they think that like things are kind of going haywire, they intervene.
Yeah.
But when I got to the shop, when I go there again, I will do some work with her and post it for you guys to check out. But yeah, it's an either or kind of thing.
What was that one's name?
𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀. That was the name it gave me when I like worked with it. It was 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀.
Oh, cool. Like koala, like the bear, like koala bear?
No, 𝗟𝗏𝗀 with an S. That's cute.
Koala. Okay.
Have you Googled
like a snow squall kind of 𝗟𝗏𝗀.
Have you Googled to see if if there's a meaning for that name?
Oh.
Not really. Sometimes I just let it well enough alone.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
good. Sometimes I'm like, maybe that's for another day kind of thing.
We haven't gotten to that day yet. Heather, so B asked another good question. So he asked, have you ever felt an atmosphere shift? He's asking because they felt that way when they were around the Annabelle doll.
Yes. When I go to the shop, it's mostly at the shop. Mine around here kind of all just, they belong here kind of thing. When you go to the convent, like Sophie always says, it takes a different animal at night. It's true. Sometimes if they're not in the mood for company, you can feel it. And it's more like a push you off kind of feeling. How can I say? Like I said, sometimes if they feel like they're being pushed to do something, they don't want to do it. Other times, though, when they are ready to interact, and if you come in there happy and bubbly and being excited to talk to them, you bring them candy, especially. Hers love candy, and it's just amazing to me. You just walk around and give lollipops out, and you'd be surprised what you pick up. But yeah, there can be a definite shift. The lights are flickering. Definitely could be a shift there. That's where I notice it the most. But even here, sometimes I can feel it too, because I'll get into a bad mood and I won't want to talk to nobody. And like, I know somebody's trying to tell me something, but I don't quite get it immediately.
Yeah.
Anything. So then I just sit with them a little bit and I'll just look around and try to decide who's doing it, and then go from there. Like I said, I don't like calling myself a medium, but like, I can really bond with them.
Yeah.
And I feel I don't give myself compliments, but I feel like I'm a pure-hearted person, and I treat them with the respect that I want to be treated with too, even the nasties. Like, it's not that you're going to deter me from working with you, but this is who I am. This is what I do, and this is how we can coexist.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
I agree.
A question with the one that you had a dream with. Does Sophie has that one already, right?
Oh yeah, he's there, Wyatt.
Right.
Oh, that one is Wyatt. So
Yeah, that was Wyatt. Mm-hmm.
He presents himself as a boar.
Yeah, like a big pig kind of animal.
No.
But he thought he was coming in there and he was going to intimidate them. And I'm like, oh no, like kind of slow your roll down here. And like I said, when I go there, I bonded with him.
Is he the one? Is he the one that because there's two of them that I always remember. I don't have to probably look them up. But is he the one that kind of gives the information, let's say, of like other entities there, or if somebody say for example, somebody goes to the shop to investigate and tries to do something bad to the dolls or the entities or spirits there, is he the one that snitches on them?
Sometime, but there's one that comes to me that is there watching the whole shop, is the Lagoon. He's like this big gestury type of vessel. Mm-hmm. And he's the one, I remember when Sophie did your podcast, she talked about him where they had somebody coming in and she said, don't worry, whatever. And then like 2 seconds later, I'm like, Lagoon says he's got it. So just let them go. He's watching them. She's like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you said that. He's like, I just talked to them about it. But yeah, he's the one that kind of snitches. He'll come to me a lot. Wyatt, if there's something in it for Wyatt, Wyatt'll snitch. In my opinion.
Personality is so crazy.
He likes his whiskey. He likes his money.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've never left him intimidate me. And I think Sophie took the same kind of role there too, where I'm like, don't let him get to you. I told her, in my opinion, I don't think anybody should handle him except her, because she is his keeper. So like, I don't want to see things go awry. About, I don't know. But yeah, he is definitely one to reckon with, is Wyatt. But I love him to pieces.
I know she's gonna have, or she's bringing some dolls to an event called the Hollow, right?
Yeah, she's taking Wyatt with her.
Okay.
and she's taken the dragon. I think I haven't had much time to personally work with him. I think he's one that kind of not quite sure about me. So the last time that I was at the shop, I felt like I didn't feel anything with him. But like I said, that could be him just like putting that wall up between him and I.
Yeah.
Other people feel lots with him, but I don't. Yeah. But definitely Wyatt, he's ready to
Wyatt's not
go.
the monkey, is he? Is it Wyatt the monkey? No, that's not the monkey one.
No, he's the little like what they call them? The dummy dolls.
Oh, okay. I think because I see her stuff on Instagram all the time. I can't try to.
I forget what they call them. All I only know is like it's like a dummy.
Yeah.
But he's no dummy for sure.
We have a question from somebody who came here to support you. So it says, Danielle. All right. So Danielle ask Heather about Maggie and 𝗶𝗏𝗸𝗀𝗀. I'm sorry if I'm
No, you're right. You're right on.
They are amazing.
Maggie has been with me from the beginning. I bought her from Haunted Honeys as well. Oh goodness. She's right here.
Did you guys hear that, baby?
I have her here.
Like a
No, I think that was her getting up.
okay.
Like
like a baby. I don't know, like a little kid.
Yes.
Oh wow.
This one is Maggie.
Oh, she's pretty. She reminds me of Cindy's doll.
That's what I was gonna say. That's who would love that. Was that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was drawn to her since from the minute I saw her. She's been with us through a lot. My husband and I, obviously, we're just like everybody else. We have our issues, whatever. Maggie is kind of like my spirit guide. I remember we were going through a hard time and Maggie fell off the shelf. So, you know, I immediately felt that connection. She has all kinds of tape and everything on her now on the bottom so she don't fall nowhere. But she's been there through a lot and she helps me help other people. Obviously with Daniela, sometimes she has questions too. We're really good friends. And she'll just say, ask Maggie this, ask Maggie that. And Maggie's been pretty spot on with everybody.
Damn, for real? That's awesome.
Yeah. Wow. I love her so much. She's definitely one of my favorites, I guess you would say. As far as 𝗶𝗏𝗸𝗀𝗀, she is one that helps keep all the negatives that don't belong here away. She's really good like that. But she is like the gatekeeper for that side kind of thing. But Maggie here, she's my light. I just love her.
How did you find her?
Just looking at Haunted Honey's thing, and then I read about her bio. And then we just like immediately connected kind of thing. But like I said, she's been here since I started. And she helps me if I get somebody, like at the time, now I'm pretty good at what I do. But at that time, I was still kind of learning. So she would be, I'd ask her, I'm like, what do you think with the rods? And yes, no, maybe so kind of thing. So yeah.
I just saw
I'm laughing at Melo's comment also.
She'll pull up in a minute so you can see if you can't see it. This is why I try not to pay attention to the comments because I'll just start busting up and I don't want people thinking I'm laughing at them. So I try to.
You're fine.
I'll be encouraging 𝗏𝗏𝗽𝗀𝗀 here, okay? You got Steve and 𝗏𝗏𝗽𝗀𝗀 over there.
Oh,
and V wants to know what you got that likes to stand at the door back there. Or rephrase that, V. I don't know. Do you see something, or is there something like specifically that you're talking about?
I think he's trying to reference that the spirit by the door. Yeah. So maybe it's a doll that's attached to the spirit by the door.
Crap load of stuff back there.
Yeah, there's lots of them back there. Some of them are some of my more expensive ones that we bought to do different things. Kind of if there's like a different intention. There's another really good seller that I like on eBay, who well, she's Mystic Magics. Her name is Lacey, and she's helped us with a lot, and she helped me understand a lot. So I took a lot of hers. Like I purchased a lot of hers that she'd had for 20 or 30 years. So all those ones back there are pretty much specifically for a specific intention kind of thing. Mostly just to watch over and keep us safe as much as they possibly can. But yeah.
How does your husband and your kids feel about them?
My husband's on board. He was the one that got started. So
No, it's just
yeah, he doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, I like the way you said that. My husband's on board.
Yeah, he has no choice. The kids, my daughter's autistic, so I know she feels them around us.
Yeah.
I have a son also who's 18 and has Down syndrome, and I know he can see them. So he's not afraid though.
I love
and
it.
like there's times, like I said, 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗀𝗃 keeps things at a minimum of what he can see. I truly believe that, because I don't remember either one of them ever having a bad dream.
Wow, I love that. Yeah.
Now me and my husband have had plenty, but as far as the kids, and then my oldest son is 23, and the one funny thing about it was he had a girlfriend in Arkansas, and he brought her. I'm like, oh my God, you're bringing her here. I'm like, oh my, how do you explain all this? Like, I could say, I was collecting for my daughter, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, how do you explain all this? He's like, don't worry about it, Mom. He's like, I already told her. And she came and she was okay with it. But like when we go away to the Outer Banks in North Carolina to the beach, there was one trip we took 200 of them with us, just because we didn't want to leave them at home. We just felt like they wanted to go to the beach. They deserved to experience the beach. So yeah, we were like nutty people, packing them in big totes, taking them, setting them up in the beach house for the whole week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
90 of them?
200.
Oh, 200. I'm sorry. Why did I get 90?
200. Yep.
Holy. Wow. That's love. That's
yes,
love.
It is. I said, hey, I love the beach. They deserve to go. And
that is love.
We kind of like doing some sessions there, and it's kind of like fun for all of us.
Yeah, that's love. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you communicate with them like every day, once a week?
I just kind of feel out who wants some attention. Like I said, I just feel like they're always here, and like they like different things. So sometimes they can go wherever they want to. They're kind of free to roam. If they want to go visit, like some of the human ones, they want to go visit family, whatnot. They're free to do whatever they want, as long as they don't hurt anyone here or hurt my animals or scare the kids. That's where I am.
Heather, so we got some questions from our good friends Stephen Miller from Black Smoke Paranormal. Check them out.
They also collect a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Remember that? What did that sign say, Joey, that we're gonna have for sale? What was the sign that you said earlier? Creepy haunted shit.
Old
Antique.
Creepy haunted shit.
Old creepy haunted shit. That's what
they're starting.
That's what they have. They have haunted.
So they ask, how do you actually know the doll is haunted? Like when you have a ton of dolls, how do you specifically know it's that one specific doll?
Yeah.
Well, I look at it this way: like every single one that's come here, I've worked with at least once or twice. So like just being around them, I can feel their energy. I know that might not make a lot of sense to everybody. A lot of times I read their eyes. You can tell that sometimes their eyes change.
Yeah. And I'm not gifted, but I can read that shit like, I can feel it,
But even like when we go somewhere too, you kind of I just kind of feel an energy around. And like usually if you follow with your eyes where that energy's going, you know, like I said, not everybody believes in it, and that's okay. But like that's how I do it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good answer.
yeah. Like I'll show you this guy here. This is
Steve
beloved.
likes the little. I think that's the one that Steve likes. Is that the one that was sitting in the corner?
Yeah. This is beloved.
This is the one that Steve and Mello were mentioning.
Yeah, he's cute.
He
Yeah, he's
came
cute.
from Haunted Honeys. I saw his bio on there and I knew I needed him.
Aw.
He was considered negative, and she had him sometimes, like I guess he would bruise her, like on the legs or on the arms or something. But I said to her, he just speaks the world to me. So she's like, okay. So I bought him and brought him home, and
I feel like he's staring at us.
he's been such a good boy.
Yeah.
I think I truly believe, like, if they're not happy in the home they're in. Now I'm not saying this for his case, but for anybody's case, if they're not happy, that's when they act out. And it doesn't matter. It's probably their keeper they're not happy with. You got to think of it. If you go somewhere to a place that makes you completely miserable, you're not going to want to be with them.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I brought him home, I worked with him a lot. I used to have one of those games where the marble, you put it on the top and it goes down the thing. Like, I don't know. It's like an older time game.
Yeah.
He actually stopped the marble halfway down on the thing.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a video. I'll have to look for it. But yeah, he stopped the marble. But like I said, for her, he was a handful. But for me, I love him. I took him to the beach. He sat in the front seat of the car with me. Like, it's just about their attitude and
So he never caused like any bruising or anything like that to you, like no.
No.
That's crazy.
And he's good. He sits with another one of my negative domino. But I love him to pieces. I bought him some new clothes. He got some shoes. But like I said, it's them. And like I've had some that weren't happy here.
No,
too,
Look like a little Chico.
my hair now.
He's my buddy. I love him to pieces. He loves buttons. So everywhere I go and I find buttons, I bring him some buttons home.
That's funny.
Oh, that's cool.
He is cute. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think Bella says, I believe I'm just asking because we had stuff happen. I don't know from what exactly because yeah. So Mela has like a whole bunch of stuff.
They're not able to pinpoint.
And it's hard to pinpoint. Like you only have dolls, or you have other items too, like there are not dolls. Like
I have a couple other things too. Let me see.
It was like somebody's taking strands and pulling my hair.
Let's see. Yeah, I have some other things too. Pictures. I have a piece that was cut out of some kind of a building, and that was what the one girl sent that to me. Yeah, like everybody's experience are different when it comes to. But yeah, I know what you mean about having this stuff happen. What I would suggest you could try, this is up to you, is like just sit in the room wherever, like where you think it might be taking place, and then just try to focus your mind, clear your mind out, try to focus it. I mean, you could even say, hey, who's doing this? Like, do you need attention? Do you need something from me? Like, I don't want you to break anything in my home. Just start out with simple questions, keep a clear mind. And that's how I do my work. Sometimes I don't always get the right answer first. Sometimes I don't get the right answer at all. But I go with that. Clear your mind. And like I said, sometimes if it's really heavy here, I'll just sit here and just sit in silence. And then eventually they come around and you'll figure out who needs your help or who wants to talk to you or who just has something to say, kind of thing.
Do you feel like your spirits can come through the computer or like, come through the cyber web?
I think they probably could do whatever they want. If that makes any sense.
Angelina.
Hi. Look who it is.
Oh, that's Angelina. Angelina?
Yeah.
Thank you, Angelina.
We were in your live, Angelina, when you investigated the shop. That's
With
awesome.
Sophie, yes.
Yeah.
And she's so okay. So Angelina is from
From
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. I want you to say it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, is she? Okay, hi.
haunted a doll, right? You gave her a doll.
She has
Tell-
quite
tell me
a few
about
of mine. I love her to pieces. She
Aw.
is a wonderful human being. Obviously, I was a fan of the show forever, but when I got to meet her,
Sure.
she's
You are.
Yeah, we
just,
fans.
she's an amazing human being.
Aw.
She has the biggest heart that you could even imagine. But yeah, I've always been a fan, and it was just like a pleasure in my life to have the chance to meet her. So
Oh, you gotta give her the hearts.
I know.
I don't know how to do that.
It's interesting how life turns out, you know?
Yeah.
One minute you're watching her on the screen, and the next minute you're
You're giving her a hug.
Getting one of your dogs.
Just meeting her was just amazing to me, and I'd do anything I could do anything for her. She's just incredible in real life. In real life, like they would say.
And that's what makes it a bonus is when people are genuinely nice people outside of the camera. So
She's amazing, and like I said, I guess like everybody who does shows like that has to be a certain way. But when I met her, she's just incredible. She's somebody that I feel like I've known all my life. And it's really been a privilege to spend time with her and do this haunted dolls and, you know, teach her a little bit more about the hobby too.
You know what I did like when they incorporated actually on Jersey Shore. She's here, but when they started showing kind of like the paranormal stuff, and that was more towards the end.
Yeah.
Now in my picture that you put on here, the doll that I was holding was Hurricane, and he was just in the last episode or the episode before. He went with her to New York City. So
Is Hurricane bad?
awesome.
Is he a bad doll?
No, he was just a spirit who was like stuck in a hurricane. Yes, a lot of mine did show up on Jersey Shore.
They're famous.
And there I'm like,
Awesome, dude.
try not to fangirl, but
That
just
must be amazing.
fangirl a
Be like,
little
hey,
bit.
I had him. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm just like beyond blessed, honestly.
That's awesome. That's really
It's just amazing to see that. Especially my husband worked second shift a lot and sometimes third shift, so I'd be bored and just watch it over and over and over and over. And like, who would have thought in my old age that I would be able to be a part of that in some kind of way?
You don't even
That's-
look that old. You don't look a day over 35.
I'm gonna be 45 next month.
Oh,
Next
my
month.
God.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
God
got
bless.
the genes because you do not look a day over that.
Thank you.
And Angelina says Heather is a real deal, a true heart. She came to my house with her hubby 2 weeks ago, helped me with demons in my house. She has helped so much. So that's
Wow.
I'm glad she was able to help, because that's not a comfortable situation to be in, especially at home. It's one thing to go and investigate somewhere that has that type of action, and it's another to actually live in it. So
Yeah.
thank you for helping her out, because that's not a
I
good
love her, and like I said, it's just like my biggest thing to teach people, if I teach anybody anything, is to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Treat them like you want to be treated, and like that's gonna get you so much more. Like we did, I believe, find the problem there for her. And like I told her, you know, just let me know whenever. I don't have a problem helping anybody who needs me. And it's not about money for me. None of this is about money, obviously. It's just about a passion that I feel like I was put here to do.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's something, it comes with its perks. And I love that. And it's something to be really proud of. And I know my husband's very proud of me as well. And I know my kid, like my oldest son, you know, he's like, this is just normal now. Like he's, it's just amazing. You know, I think like when you can, there's so many ways, so many different people do it. And like I said, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't like people who think they know it all. And I don't like people who come at me and say, this is what it is. when you clearly don't know that's really what's going on.
Yeah.
I'd rather just look at and assess the situation for myself, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like
I wanted to ask, so for someone who wanted to get started in collecting dolls, like they wanted to, but are scared to, what would your advice be for them?
if you're truly scared, don't do it yet. But if you want to learn, you want to start off with something positive. I know there's a million sellers out there now. So like when me and Honey started, there wasn't very many people that did it. So like we could kind of, like if somebody would get from, we could kind of collaborate together to try and help somebody if they needed it. But like I said, there's just a lot of people out there, and I'm not trying to be mean, but they're doing it for money now.
Oh yeah, no, I get that 100%. I feel the same way.
And like they make their stories up with AI now and all that good stuff. But truly, like, you know, you don't know what you're getting. And, you know, like I always stuck to certain people that I would buy from. But here, like I said, I have the demonic type or negative. I just think they're severely negative. I don't like to say they're demons unless I know for sure.
Yeah.
Like I know I have one here that's my personal, and I even had her. She's the one that I had her eye tattooed.
Oh, that came out good.
Yeah, she's
Really good.
She's like right over here. She's the
girl with
the pink
She's
eyes.
the oh,
Wow.
But I just have such a strong connection to her, and that's what she was my second tattoo. I think I told Sophie I wanted her eye because I always wanted to be connected to her all the time. She's another one that kind of puts me in my place. But there's just so much. I would just tell anybody who wants to try it, you know, like I said, I have all positives. I have my own negatives, but I don't sell them. Or even Honey's, like she's pretty trusted too. There's others, but I don't really know. I don't really know. It's just grown and grown and grown and grown. And
I was gonna say from being on Instagram and knowing you guys and like a lot of people in the same circle. You and Haunted Honeys are the ones that I would recommend people to. Like you guys are the only two that I felt were actually genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. And I'm sure she thanks you too.
Yeah, for years, I will tell people that.
Yeah, like I said, I put my heart and soul into it, and sometimes you get the off people that are just want to cause trouble. I can't stand that. Even like in real life, when you go somewhere and somebody tries to outdo you, or things that you've worked with, just say you worked with something longer than they have, and they come in and try and say that they know better than you.
You're wrong. Yeah.
I don't like people like that, so I kind of put myself at a distance. I only want people to be able to trust, and that's why I carry on with the customer service goes farther than the adoption. It ends up turning into a friendship. And I'd rather be friends with somebody and help them get the most out of their experience.
I love that.
That's awesome.
You know what? I have a question about Joy's dolls. So Joy feels like, I think she feels that the dolls feels that she has abandoned them. Is there any tips for Joy? Because mom when it comes to her dolls.
Why you calling her like that?
Hey, Joy, did you hear that bus coming? Right in front of that sucker. Jesus.
No, but seriously,
Yeah.
probably don't talk to him like I should.
Well, it's normal. They get used to adapt into your normal everyday life.
Yeah.
They love you anyway. I'm telling you, I couldn't talk to all these guys in probably 1 month even, but they adapt with you. And I'm sure like when you're ready or you have the time to sit down with them, they're going to appreciate that. You have to realize too, like their time is not like our time. Their
Yeah.
time's so much faster where we're like just dragging along here.
Yeah.
They understand. But if you want to give them a treat, throw some candy. Candy is the be all end all to everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a candy.
Give them some candy. Give them some of the little balloon lights.
I was just telling our friend Jennifer, I said, you want to come invest in my dolls? It's about time I talked to them. It's been like, 6 months.
They just get used to how we work. They work on our time level.
I'm a horrible doll mom.
No, you're
Horrible.
not.
Heather, inquisitive minds must know.
Okay.
What is the go-to candy in this situation?
Yes.
Lollipops.
Lollipops. Yep.
Lollipops?
Tootsie Pops or Dum Dums.
Okay.
Like when I go to Sophie's, that's what I take, and that's when I get a lot out of everybody.
I'm gonna buy them a whole pack and be like, "Do you forget me?"
Tootsie Pops are hey, what's up? Tootsie Pops. That's a similar choice. Okay,
Yep.
I can get behind that. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna buy some lollipops.
I like
Tootsie
Tootsie
Pops are
Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls.
You know what it is? And that's
Yeah,
really like a very old candy, like an old school candy.
But I still remember the commercial like it was yesterday.
No, I know. Well,
Yeah,
old.
me too.
No, you know what's crazy is when we try to do investigate my dolls on the show, they're not very active. But when I'm doing this, just regular recording, I think they don't like certain rooms either of the house.
Mhm.
I really feel like they're more active in my living room because that's where they are,
Yeah.
right there on a stand. And if I bring them in my room, they're like, "Do you feel
Yeah.
like that with your dolls?"
That's one thing that I always tell my customers too, because they'll say to me, "Oh, well, I got this one and now it's not doing nothing."
What's
like-
that doing?
But I'm like, if you're sitting on a chair, just say you're sitting on a chair for like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You need to get a change of scenery once in a while, and I just tell them like, just move them, see what happens. Go from
Yeah, they
there.
do not like my room. They rather be in their area where all there's, where they've been since I got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. Just move them around a little if you want a little bit more action, or
Yeah.
change of scenery helps everybody.
I'm like disappointed. I'm like, they are not active. But when I'm doing a session on my own, I get a bunch of devices going off. It's like, dude, you're making me look dumb.
Yeah, and that's when they're happy. Like
Yeah.
when you get that chance to stay with them. But
Yeah.
other than that, they don't really. I don't think they hold it against you.
Yeah.
They just know we're meant to get up, do all the human things, go to work, whatever.
Mhm.
And then like when it's time, then we'll sit down, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Just
Yeah.
change them around, take them in the kitchen
Yeah.
once in a while.
When you're cooking, oh my god, that's such a good idea. When you're cooking, like bring one in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You just talk to them.
Oh yeah.
Joy.
Like, can you hand me the salt?
Yeah, no, like bring it in the kitchen and then like
Just
You
hang
know,
out.
You see
like,
this
hey,
salt
watch
will
me
be
like,
flowing
cook
over to you.
like
Levitating salt across the.
never shit.
I'm sending them to you if it gets to that point.
You know,
But we did that.
and then
I
you're gonna
did
ask
that
them
on
like, "Hey, do you like
vacation.
this dish or whatever?" Like, I don't know, like give them more involved, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's a great conversation starter because who doesn't like food or who doesn't remember?
That's true.
They-
Yeah, I like
people
food.
always ask Spirit, hey, what was your favorite food or what was your favorite topping on a pizza or hot dog or whatever?
Yeah.
Just ease the tension, and you get a
Yeah.
lot of responses like that. So why not?
The spirits at the tattoo shop love pizza parties. And every
Do they
time
really?
they know I love pizza.
my
So
type
every
of
time
dog,
I
man.
go, every time I go, we order some Pizza Hut and they're all for it.
Okay, I gotta ask Mondo's question. He asked this one time on the show. Does pineapple go on a pizza? Do you remember that, Mondo?
Of course. I
I
mean-
like that, but no sauce on it for me.
Oh, you like white pizza?
No, I do, but I like the pineapple on it, but just pineapple and cheese. No
Oh, I
sauce.
like pineapple.
No.
Medium grouping. That's good.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard of that. That's probably tastes pretty good. Danielle says, "Tell us about the little girl spirit you found in the bathroom during the comment."
Oh,
Yeah. Well, in this bathroom upstairs, when you walk into it, it kind of looks like
it's a bed. Like the clothing room.
a place we would want to play in as a kid. Like if you wanted to play in a playhouse. That's what the bathroom upstairs over down there reminds me of.
Mhm.
And like one day, those spirits just float in and out of there, and you're like, "Excuse me, I need to. You can come back, but excuse me." But then, like on the serious note, I would go in there and I took them Barbie dolls, and I left them sit in the bathroom, and I've caught a lot of orbs and voices just in that bathroom alone. And I think like they just like playing in there. It's just like a little playhouse.
Oh.
But like it would be something that if I was little and that would be somewhere I would like to go if it wasn't a bathroom.
I'm trying to read the comment. Don't just leave.
I don't know why I keep out with some of the things that we're saying. It's like bringing flashback. It's gonna totally change the subject. But you guys ever do this when you're a kid? Take the toilet papers, get them wet, and throw them on the wall.
And they used to do that in our school.
Terrible. And then they get hard and they fucking stick on there.
I don't know why I'm having all these like things flood my mind with certain things we're saying. But anyway, sorry.
Hey.
Hi.
Thank you for listening and doing chores. I feel you. I've been doing the same thing.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Well,
still trying two of my names.
I was gonna ask, you know, the doll that we were talking about, Cindy, she got it from, I think, Haunted Honeys, or was it from Heather?
Oh yes, I think she did. She ordered, so I don't know if she's still in here, but our friend ordered something from Etsy. She was really disappointed. So then she came across Haunted Honeys and has been super happy with her dolls.
Yes, and then that doll is that the one that the witchy one? Is that the one that I was like, yo, the face moved?
Oh no, I don't know, but I remember that video. That I got goosebumps remembering it because that face. So we had a friend of ours on, and we had our dolls on, and you could see one of the face go.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my God, look, she's here.
There she is, right there. Actually, yes. Remember that, Cindy, where your freaking doll was like.
Well, remember? Oh, yes, we're serious. It is her. So remember, that's the one when we were looking at her or whatever. Eventually, or not eventually, but like around all at the same time, we heard a growl, something here,
right behind us.
Yeah, like right over here. And
oh my gosh,
that was from her doll.
You could see the playback of the doll actually.
Her face moved too.
I'll have to check that out.
Playback, yeah, it was wild.
That's what I always tell everybody. I can read them by their eyes. Like,
and that's the one she's got from Haunted Honeys. Sorry, she got from Haunted
Honeys. Yes,
Haunted Honeys. Yeah.
Your doll's faces move. Haunted Honeys.
Yep.
That's cool though. I like that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, her face moved. Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Is there something that your favorite? Because I know Sophie has like a whole bunch of equipment. Is there a favorite piece of equipment that you like to use with communicating with them or trying to get responses?
I just like my phone, to be honest, and the flashlight. She does have.
Yeah.
I'm like so old school. It's something else.
Yeah.
But she does have one piece. I forget what it's called, but it says yes or no. It's the epoch box. Yeah. I thought that's pretty neat. Like I kind of like that. I don't have one, but I kind of like that too. But I'm telling you, I rely on my phone, and you'd be surprised what you could catch.
Yeah.
Ooh, she said something interesting. So she said Heather has some alien spirits. Okay, tell me about it because that's my jam.
Yeah.
Never heard of that before.
Let me. They're right here. Let me just grab them real quick.
Ooh, I'm gonna zoom in for this. Sorry.
Alien spirits? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, that'd be a first for me too. There's actually been a couple firsts for me, and I just can't remember it.
Oh, they're
like so this.
Wait, are they grays?
This is.
Oh my God!
I love them.
This
is Demetria, and this is Demetrius.
Oh, Demetrius! Oh my God! Look at them, twins.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
This girl, she's really special. She came to me from California. I had a customer out there who said that she bought her and she was tickling her kids' feet all the time. She would sneak under the the spirit would sneak under the bed and tickle her feet. And she's like, I can't keep her. You know, it's not cool, whatever. So she sent her to me. So I have her, I guess, almost 6 years now. And she actually bonded with my husband more.
Wow.
He would take her. He had a backpack to go to work. He worked as a security supervisor. And he would put her in the backpack and she would go to work with him.
Oh
Everywhere he went, she went. And it was just the bond between the two of them, you know, is just amazing. So she's not real responsive for me, but for him, she just brings him that sense of comfort. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't always make sense, but she does have a different energy about her. She's made knocks noises. When he goes somewhere and doesn't take her,
Yeah,
she lets you know.
she's
I
cute.
don't even really have many words for her. Like they just have a bond that's just.
And do you think those are like
Stars.
just human, like I guess like human spirits, like regular spirits, or what?
I don't know. They call them star seeds, or people who like associate like with star seeds that believe that there's another. I believe she's one of them because she does not feel human to me, and she's not negative. She's different. She has like an air about her.
That is pretty interesting, actually.
But she's
the person who had them. Did they have them because of that? Because they thought they were like star seed spirits.
She was a haunted doll collector too for a little while, and yeah, she was kind of drawn to her too. But then Demetri, like I said, sometimes if there's little kids, or you know, I don't know, sometimes they just get a little overwhelming, even with her energy. But if there's little kids, sometimes spirits and little kids don't mix, or certain spirits, I guess, if that makes any kind of sense. But she was just like antagonizing this poor kid, like tickles and wouldn't let it go to, and as soon as she came here, all that stopped out there. And she's been with us, and we love her to pieces. And
I mean, it didn't seem like it was doing anything really like.
It wasn't nasty. No.
Yeah.
It was just different. Do you know what I mean?
I just gotta say, the way you hold your dolls are like little babies. You know?
Oh my gosh.
I was noticing how cute is that?
I collect reborns. I love reborns. So with my first one there I showed you earlier, Casey, I got this one for her. And I keep her little doll with this doll.
Look at her eyes.
But I collect reborns, and I have way too many. Sometimes they like a change from their vessel, or sometimes they like to be held. And you can feel, mostly in the winter time is when I feel the reborns coming alive more.
Wow. That's a good question. Well, Cindy had a question. She said, Heather, how many dolls do you have that have a spirit? Like, is it all of them?
Pretty much all of them. I would say, I don't even know. We lost track of. But at one time I had close to over 1,000. I've been trying to slowly like downgrade, but my Maggie here, she also draws in some of the rambling ones. And like if there's nothing in a doll and they want to stay, she's known to like spirit that doll.
Well, because that was my next question. Like, so say you brought, say pretend Maggie didn't have anything, right? Or it did. It does have something, but she finds a vessel in your room now that she likes better. And maybe that doll already had a vessel. Have you ever had an encounter where like two are trying to inhabit like one piece?
No, I think like everybody here is respectful of each other. And that's what I like when I would bring new ones in, I would just kind of set my rules. Like the biggest thing when you're doing this is set boundaries. And, you know, they respect each other. I really haven't had any problems with them arguing or.
Oh no!
What?
Are you hearing the echo?
No.
Back. I'm gonna mute it.
And you're hearing it like a lot?
No, I heard it just now. We were hearing a little bit, and then it went away, and I just heard a really bad echo. But
I think it was just kind of like interference.
maybe that was that one time. Hopefully, yeah.
Do you do sessions with all of them, or take what people tell you?
Oh, I do sessions with all of them. I'll take theirs. If I get one with a bio that tells a story, I'll talk to them about it first, or I use the rods too. The rods are one of my primary things too. I'll just ask them questions, or if I get something else, I'll ask them what's in my head. You know.
I muted myself because people are saying I hear echo. I don't hear the echo at all.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was on there before.
It's not coming from you. It's coming from more Heather.
Did it happen after the alien baby came, guys? Could it be that?
I love the alien babies.
I don't know.
I have to say though, the one doll that Black Mela was saying, or Steve liked, when you're talking about him, all of a sudden I got this, like somebody takes his surrounding hair and like pulls. That's why I asked you. I don't know. That was when I was like, wow, look at it. It's probably like, yeah. It's StreamYard for some reason. I hope it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really hear much.
Yeah, Cindy said it was really bad, and then yeah.
I don't know.
But it's not. I don't hear it now, so which is good.
She said, "Do you have any negative ones?" And
oh yeah,
Cindy came late. Yes.
Yeah. I have a lot of them, and like I said, the biggest thing when you have negative ones or you bring them into your home is just set boundaries right away. If you set your boundaries, then if they can't respect you, then maybe it's not the home for them. But usually they have enough respect for me.
Do you use any like saw or anything on there like with them as a protection?
So it's kind of free to roam, like
yeah, as long as they respect the house and the animals and the kids, then we're all good. Now I do have one that's in a case, but she chose to be in a case. It's not a doll either. It's that piece of building I told you. It's like maybe this big, and he's gonna grab her. But she was actually a medium, and she wanted to be cased because there was a lot of bad spirits that were trying to get at her. This is her.
Oh wow!
So she chose to be in here.
Hold on, let me.
Trying to.
Is that a doll or is that a?
It's just like a piece of a wall. I don't know. St. Michael's. He says it's a St. Michael's thing.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna say. It looks like an angel. Yeah, okay. It looks so pretty. It looks so nice.
But she chose to be in here. I don't case any of mine. But she's the only one, and she chose it. So that's me holding her boundaries and like showing her the respect that she wants.
Yeah.
But like I said, she was an empath and a medium, and when she passed away, there was just too many of them coming at her at one time, and she didn't want that. So she feels like this is the only way she can rest, is if she is cased and nobody can get at her.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that you did that for her,
But yeah, she's one of my special ones.
She's pretty. I usually later show, like after the show, send me a picture of that one. I want to see it. But before wrapping up and stuff, I want to get into like I know you said you do angel readings and scrying. So tell me about the scrying, because I love scrying, but I'm a little hesitant.
It's okay.
Yes and no, because it's come more now where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Like I'm not. I got over the fear. Let's put it that way. But yeah,
I was you. Believe me, with all of this, even a little bit of dabbling into the witchcraft. Not even witchcraft, like just dabbling into that. I'll just say that way. I was nervous because I was always brought up in church. I was brought up Protestant. And, I still feel like I can keep my religious side while I do this. Like some people think you have to pick one or the other. But I think a lot of times if you do have that little bit of religiousness, that does like fend off some bad stuff. But you could still work with it. Like I said, this whole thing is about understanding and respect. And like, but anyway, with the scrying, I love that. I have an incense holder, and I just put incense in it and light it, and like just have a background. You could use a black mirror if you want, which I was always sketched out about that because I'm like, I don't know the black mirror thing, but in our bathroom we used to have like a navy blue curtain, so I'd go in there and I would do it in there and like watch for what was coming onto the curtain, like as far as the smoke moving. I enjoy it because you pick up some pretty cool images. When you do it, I just don't put really much intent other than, you know, if they want to show themselves and if they're good, then show me some pictures. That's what I tell them. Show me some pictures. And you'd be surprised what you can catch. Like I said, just go into it with a positive intention, a positive mind. Like a lot of people sometimes, I don't know, and I'm one of them, like go through a depression at times or just not right. That's not when you should be doing this stuff.
Yeah, mentally.
When you're grounded, then that's the time to like experiment kind of thing, or I don't know. I enjoy that though. That's one of my favorite things to do actually. I did the angel cards too. I haven't really done them in a little while now that I think of it, but you know, I just go by feeling whatever I think I should do of the day.
Yeah, I think that's solid advice, especially about being grounded. And for anything, investigating or anything, you should definitely be like that.
And Daniela will tell you too. I'm always saying, don't do things if you're not grounded. Stop. Don't do it. And like, because 10 times out of none, it's going to backfire. Like I said, everybody has their own opinions about this whole thing. There are skeptics. I was kind of one of them, or tried to be. You know, it's to each his own is what I tell everybody. Like anybody, any of my customers or my friends, to each your own. If you don't want to think this stuff exists, then I'm not going to force you. I'm not that kind. You know, I'm not that kind of person that has to push my beliefs on you. You know, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Just don't come back at me with something silly. You know, I just don't like.
I always say everybody opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Exactly, and it's like. Exactly.
Danielle says, "What are your thoughts about automatic writing with spirit and recommend?" Danielle, I would say, yes, I have tried that. It should.
I used to do that a lot too. I used to get a lot out of that, and that's another part where you have to center yourself and ground yourself, clear your mind entirely, and then just ask them to speak with you. And then what I do is I just start writing. My husband's grandmother was a perfect example. I try not. My mom and dad are both passed. My dad, I can feel around here a lot. My mom says she never believed in anything like this, but when I was going through her stuff, I found tarot cards, and this was before I was even into this. But my dad, I know he's always around my daughter. He's always around.
I love that.
But the automatic writing, Adam's grandmother came to me 2 or 3 times, and his mom is a strict Catholic. There's nothing wrong with that, but she's just a little, I don't talk to her anymore. My own mother-in-law, I had to like, we're done kind of thing. But she would never believe in this stuff kind of thing. But when she came, obviously, and wanted to know why all these dolls were here over time. And I'm like, what are we going to tell her? Because, like, we kept getting more.
Get more. Can you
more.
imagine when you go to your house and like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. And, like, every time we would say we were going to tell them, something came up and we didn't tell them. And, like, finally, one day I came out with it thinking I was going to hear everything from here to wherever.
Yeah.
And she really didn't have much to say, which was kind of odd. But,
maybe she was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, she'd be the first to say, I don't want my grandchildren around that or whatever. But anyway, Adam read her the letters that I automatically wrote from the grandmother, and she couldn't believe it. Like, she believed it, but she's just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, she really didn't have much to say. She's not somebody of many words, but kind of the reason I don't really talk to her anymore. We have very different opinions about things that are not even paranormal. So
yeah, you know who your people are. You know.
Yeah, and for my mental health, I don't like cutting anybody out, friends, family, anything.
Yeah.
But for my own mental health, I had to let that one go.
You got to be around people that you get along with and make you happy. You can't be around somebody that just.
Yeah. And she was just getting kind of to a point where it was toxic for me. So it'll be a year in September since I even talked to her.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But
no, I'm not sorry. Sometimes it's better that way.
It's fine with me. I don't have my mom or dad. I don't need his mom. So his dad is like an angel compared to her. He's very supportive and loves us, but she's just on a whole nother level.
Some people are just like that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you
You
gonna
gotta tolerate each other? That's it.
Yeah, definitely. Are you gonna be going to the Hollow or attending that event?
No, we're actually having a firemen's convention here in our town. My dad used to belong to the fire company that is hosting it this year. Mm-hmm. And my youngest son loves fire trucks. He's just like Mom.
Aww.
So we're going to do that instead. Maybe Para-Unity in November. We haven't really decided yet. But yeah, the Hollow, I'm not going to be making it to that one.
Do you
have some time with my kid? Something we all like. So.
Do you investigate, by the way? I know we're getting close on time, but
just I've only really investigated at the convent the most. Okay. We do go to North Carolina, so there's some places there that you can go and just do your thing, kind of.
Yeah.
But that's probably about it.
Okay. Well, do you call it investigating your dolls, or you call it sessions? I call it sessions.
Wait, you cut out for 1 second. I don't
know. Sorry. Do you say you investigate your doll, or you say you're doing a session with your dolls?
I just do sessions with them and just talk to them. Yeah. I don't like they just kind of. I feel like they look at you like.
Yeah, like what? Yeah.
Just talk to me. What do you do?
Yeah. That's what I say too.
Yeah.
Well, Heather, thank you so much for spending some time with us. It was great to get to experience your beautiful home with your dolls.
Yes.
Thank you for taking that time with us and to hang out with us.
Wait. Can you? Yeah, go ahead.
Can you please tell the good folks, everybody in the chat room, you guys have been amazing. Your questions have been great. We even had Angeliners. Thank you very much for that. Everybody, chat room, thank you very much. Heather, can you please tell the good folks where they can find you at?
Yeah, and if they want to purchase one of your dolls, look into them and their bios and stuff, please tell them about your eBay.
Yes, my shop is called SeaShellsBlessings. I came up with the name because I love the beach. And if I could live at the beach and be there 24/7, I'd be at the beach.
I hate the beach.
But that's where I got the name for it. You can find me on eBay at SeaShellsBlessings. I'm also on Instagram. You can just send me your request. I keep it private because I don't want all kinds of people just coming on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to do a lot of work on there and do a lot of reels. I know I've kind of been scarce for a little while now, but with the fall coming and things starting to slow down, I'll have more time to go on there. But yeah, we also, like you said about the places, we also went to Blairstown. My husband surprised me and took me to Blairstown, New Jersey, where they filmed Jason. Friday the 13th. So we had a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got this little guy there. He was.
Oh my gosh, so cute to see. Look at that.
Oh my God.
So cute.
I saw him and I couldn't leave him behind.
Oh, like pretty. What the hell?
He has dimples. Is that dimples?
No, it's like little cheeks.
Oh my God, look at him.
But he came.
He's in good
I
condition.
don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie, but like, it was a diner, but now it's an antique shop where they filmed, and
Jason, yeah.
Yes.
he was there, so I had to bring him home with me.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
So cute.
Thank you.
What's his name?
Charlie. I got a couple different names, but he goes back to Charlie a lot.
Oh.
Do you remember all your dolls' names?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wow.
If I don't remember them, my husband does.
Yeah, wow.
But this little girl here, this came from a customer of mine in New Jersey. Oops.
Oh, Lord.
Her name is Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
And she came, and this part, the special part about her, other than coming from a customer, was this was actually the customer's, a part of her wedding dress.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So she sent that to me with her. So I just take it all in. I love being part of people's life, and I love to try to do whatever I could to make their life better.
Yeah.
And they make mine better in the meantime. But
yeah,
just getting something from somebody, it's the level of trust. Like, they trust me enough to take care of them if they're in a bad situation. Just like Daniela was in a bad situation at one time, she trusted me enough to take hers.
Yeah.
And they stay with me unless otherwise, But like I said, I have a pure heart, and I love everybody, and I thank you guys for having me.
It's the first time meeting, but we love you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this experience.
Yeah.
You did awesome.
Yeah.
She's so glad that you came on.
And my puppy stayed quiet. I was worried about him starting to bark.
Oh, he did good. He behaved good.
There you go.
But yeah, he took the remote.
Oh.
That keeps him quiet. So that's why we left him just have the remote for a while. But it was a pleasure for me and you, all of you, and everybody in the chat. Thank you for your love and your support.
Cindy says she's gonna. I guess she added you or she's following you, but she wants to communicate with you. So
okay, I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for being here and saying yes. We appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Chat, thank you very much once again. You guys have been truly amazing. And as always, please remember, if you want to get spooked, hit the notification bell, the like button, and please feel free to comment on this episode. Tell your friends, tell your family, watch Spook Coast to Coast. We'll be back live next week. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.